The truth behind Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner's shocking divorce. Jamie and Amelia first met at a London film opening. Jamie was playing a supporting role in an independent film, and Amelia, a musician, was there as a friend of the director. They happened to sit at the same table at the small reception after the first day of shooting. Their eyes met, a small moment but enough for both of them to feel something very different. That night, London was cold, but the two of them laughed and talked warmly. Jamie was attracted by Amelia's gentle smile and the way Amelia looked dreamily at the yellow lights of the city. Amelia saw Jamie as more than just a handsome guy on screen, but a really approachable person, a good listener, witty, with depth. Just a few weeks later, they started dating. From walks along the Thames, coffee in a small cafe in Notting Hill, to nights listening to Amelia's first recording in a studio in North London. The relationship quickly became serious. A year later, on a spring morning, Jamie knelt down in front of a small villa in the suburbs of London, holding the ring he had carefully chosen, a simple but delicate one, engraved with the names A+J. Amelia burst into tears, agreed, and they announced their engagement in front of a few close friends and family. The wedding took place at an old church in the Warwickshire countryside. The sky was blue, white wildflowers strewn along the aisle. Jamie wore a black tuxedo, Amelia was gentle in a white lace dress. When they exchanged vows under the old oak trees, everyone believed it would be a beautiful love story, like in a novel. 2. The years of companionship. The parallel period was sweet. Jamie still participated in major films, Amelia composed soundtracks for independent films and held small concerts. Despite their busy schedules, they always make time for each other. A weekend in Cornwall, a trip to Reykjavik during Amelia's business trip, and a small lakeside house on the outskirts of Oxford as a retreat between projects. They inspire each other. Jamie takes inspiration from Amelia's music to apply to his roles. Amelia uses Jamie's filming stories to write lyrics for a new song. The happiness seems immeasurable. Both families are also in awe. Amelia's father says Jamie is the best guy I've ever met for my daughter, while Jamie's mother calls Amelia a small but strong and gentle girl. Colleagues say they are the golden couple of showbiz, simple, discreet but full of charm. 3. The first crack. But no story is perfect forever. After about 3 years together, Jamie gets an offer to star in a major film adaptation in Los Angeles, a leading role, a life-changing opportunity. He hesitates, because it means being away from Amelia for at least 9 months. Amelia knows that, she smiles and says, "Go, this is your dream." "I'll wait," and Jamie goes. At first, everything is fine, they video call, text, send each other photos. But then, distance begins to overwhelm real time. Jamie gets caught up in fame, press conferences, events, and starts to share less of the behind-the-scenes stuff, the little things he used to share with Amelia. Amelia, in London, is also busy recording a new album, a small tour around Europe. She finds herself in a cycle, going here and there, focusing on work, coming home less, calling less. For the first time, Amelia is disappointed that Jamie doesn't remember his promise, "We'll have dinner together every weekend night." For the first time, Jamie felt pressured. He wanted freedom, he wanted to try harder roles, he wanted to live like Jamie Dornan. Both felt pulled in two directions, his own career and his personal freedom. One night, Jamie was on a video call, standing in front of the LA ocean, the lights reflecting off his eyes, but his face was weary. Amelia asked, "Are you okay?" He looked down, then at the ocean. "Not really," he said, "just, remember when I said I might not be the same before I left?" Amelia was startled. A long silence appeared on the screen. IV. The secret that cannot be spoken. A month later, Amelia received shocking news. Jamie's agent revealed that Jamie had begun working with a larger entertainment company on a larger television series. Jamie promised the company that he would spend more time in America. Amelia had not been consulted in advance. She called Jamie. "Hey, since when did we become contract partners instead of partners?" Jamie mumbled, then said he wanted to try something new. Amelia felt left out. She was both sad and angry that Jamie hadn't told her, and sad that she didn't feel as important as she used to. At the same time, Amelia was facing the pressures of the music industry. Her new album was delayed because her label wanted her to go on a long tour. She accepted, but then found herself losing touch with Jamie. The "I'm doing this scene, miss you" texts became less frequent. The video calls became shorter and less frequent. What's more heartbreaking, during a rare meeting in London, Jamie wore a tuxedo to the premiere of his new film, and Amelia came to congratulate him. After the ceremony, they went for drinks at a cozy bar. Amelia asked, "Are you happy?" Jamie replied, "Happy, in this way. But you know what makes me wonder? Am I doing this for myself or for the expectations of others?" Amelia burst into tears. She realized, while Jamie still loved her, there was a part of him that was changing. Versus emotional overload, life began to spiral out of control. Jamie was being filmed, working non-stop, meeting new people. Amelia was under pressure to write, to tour, and was overwhelmed. They were both exhausted but had no one to lean on. One night, Amelia lay in the living room of the lake house, looking at the starry sky, and wondered, "Are we still us?" Meanwhile, Jamie in Los Angeles, amid the spotlight, the applause and the photo ops, feels empty. "I gave up going out with you because I thought I was making the future better. But do I remember who I was doing it for?" They both feel it. The distance is not just geographical, it's emotional. They're no longer looking in the same direction. Amelia wants a relationship where they're both present, where they share. Jamie is slowly wanting a bigger picture, a bigger career, and he's afraid he's having to choose between Jamie and Jamie Amelia. The fateful conversation. That day, they video chat. It lasts longer than usual. Jamie starts, "Amelia, you know, I think we should stop." The screen goes black. Amelia can't say anything. "I'm not saying I don't love you anymore," Jamie continued, "it's just I realize that I'm going further than I wanted to be with you. And I think you are too." Amelia fell silent. "I'm worried that if we continue, one of us will lose," Jamie said, "either each other, or ourselves." Amelia burst into tears, and then said what she had been afraid to say for a long time. "I sometimes wonder, am I still the one you need? Or just a companion?" The silence was heavy. They talked about dreams, about expectations, about loneliness. They talked about the early days of happiness, and about the present, where they both felt alone. Jamie said, "I will always cherish you, and I don't want to be hurt by us cheating on each other." Amelia said, "The breakup hurt. But I think if we continue like this, it will hurt more." The conversation lasted until morning. Both were weak, both remembered the nights of laughter, the mornings spent together, but also realized, love was not enough to cover the changes of time, career and different desires. 7. Announcement and reaction. A week later, they announced to the media that, "We have decided to end our marriage amicably." They emphasized that the separation was not because of a third person, not because of a scandal, but because we have grown in two different directions. The announcement was accompanied by thanks to fans, wishes for each other and each other. The press was abuzz. Entertainment sites reported, Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner divorce, because of differences in lifestyle, the golden couple of showbiz broke their vows, and, the real reason, professional and emotional distance. Fans were sad, but many praised their civilized, non-arguing separation. 8. A new ending and healing. After the divorce, Jamie took a few months off, returned to Ireland, went to the beach, and found himself. He kept a diary, reflecting on the values of family, love, and career. Amelia returned to London, finishing a new album, writing music with a sad but hopeful note. She had a few concerts in Europe and the US, and while on stage, she smiled. "I've learned that love doesn't always last, but thank you for having it." The two kept in touch lightly, sometimes sending birthday wishes, sometimes considering artistic collaborations, not as husband and wife, but as people who loved and respected each other. Both moved into new small homes, Jamie back to the Irish countryside, Amelia a small penthouse in Shoreditch. 8 months after the divorce, Jamie participated in an art film project shot in Europe. Amelia released a single called Echoes of Us, the lyrics of which were about two people who used to be us. When they both looked back, they felt no regret but gratitude, because they had dared to love, dared to promise, and dared to let go.